Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We got Gabe here.
What's up? What's up?
We got Bronson over there cooking up some decks. Gabe got top 8 in this 1K we played this weekend. And we wanted to do a deck profile, so Gabe wants to show us his deck. Yep. You got anything to say to the camera before we start?
Nah, guys, like and subscribe. I'm pretty excited. I got top 8 at this 1K. It's my first time playing Steelfasa at an event this stacked, so it's really cool. Highest placing Steelfasa player. So I'm excited to share the deck profile. Let me know what you guys would add, change, because there's a few things that I noticed, but I want to hear everybody else's opinions and stuff. So leave those down below.
All right, let's get into it. I put the camera down. Go ahead and show us what you got.
All right, first, starting off, we got our standard stuff. I got Daisy, 1-drop. On the draw, I think it's like the best 1-drop in the game. You guys know the card. I don't really need to get into it. It's really good. Dropping 2 on turn 2, you could just see the light leave the player that you're playing's eyes. You already know it's gone. So this is a great card. Really good on the draw. Won me a bunch of games. Sometimes it wins the games by itself, depending on what you're playing against. My next card is the next best 1-drop in the game, Cinderella. I think Cinderella, turn 1, turn 2, Let the Storm Rage On is like one of the best openings in the game. It's been one of the best openings in the game for a couple sets now. It's broken, get rid of stuff, take that tempo back. Just that early start, especially when you're questing really heavy, could win you the game. So great card, love her. She did a lot of work for me yesterday. Our next card is Smee. Y'all know the story with Smee. Smee's great. Great 2 lore, stats are amazing. Just puts in work, double quester, really good synergy with a lot of my other cards in my deck, which I'm gonna get into next. Props heals with Rapunzel, gets a little more staying power when I put a Piglet on the board. Just really good synergy, swing into stuff if I need it to. Great card, excellent synergy in my deck. Play him at 4. My next card is Piglet. This is the first part of my deck where I'm like, all right, maybe I need to start a few changes, but Piglet's just a great card. I mean, he stops the Smee from taking damage. So a really good line, turn 1 Cindy or turn 1 Daisy. Yeah. Turn 2 Smee, turn 3 Piglet in a 1-drop.
That's so fast,
It's too good. If I sing with that Cindy, not a lot of things that can keep you in the game after that. So Piglet is, you keep that Piglet safe, you win.
You plan on keeping this at 4?
I think I'm gonna drop it to 3 just because I don't always get that second 1-drop, and then turn 3, it's like I have other turn 3 characters that I'm gonna get into that I'm playing that can help me a lot, like Doc, and a few other things. So sometimes, if they do a really good job at stabilizing the board, Piglet's not good anymore. You know, like playing him late by himself doesn't do anything for you. So much stuff can get rid of him. So he's like, I'm at a point where I think he helps you win more. He doesn't win games by himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'd probably drop him down to 3. I might keep him at 4 a little bit. I'm gonna play around with him, is what I'm saying. The other stuff is like standard. My next card, Calhoun. Great card, one of the best cards added in the set. The only reason I don't play it at 4 is because it's uninkable. But it stops your opponent from questing early in the game, so on the draw, really good at just keeping those cards from turning. You swing into stuff, you gain lore. The resist one is really good against those aggro cards.
Yeah, me and Gabe were testing, and I was playing an aggro deck, and anytime he dropped the Calhoun, if I had no easy removal, anything I did was dead.
Yeah. Stays alive.
This card is so good.
It stops that Cindy play too. So like if I'm playing against opposing Cindy's, like in Steel Songs, this card won me the Steel Song matchup because that Cindy can't turn to sing Let the Storm Rage On, or I'm taking it because it can't kill.
That resist Calhoun. 1 is insane.
Yeah, it's really good. Great card. Next one, Doc. I play him at 3 for the same reason that I play Calhoun at 3. He's uninkable, and I want to get to 5 ink so I could just play as much stuff as possible. But I'm more inclined to bring him up because he keeps that tempo going. Like you drop him at 2, you're dumping your whole hand anyways. So he's really good. Speeds the game up. keeps my hand usable. Really good card. My next card is at 3. I have 3 docks. I chose to put 3 and not 4. A lot of people play 4 because a bunch of players aren't going to let him stick. Like, they're going to get rid of him right away. Brawl, you're going to hit him with something. Exert him. Like, he has a target on the back the second you play him. You'll probably get to use the ability once. So I'm not going super hard in him, invested in him for that reason, because he just gets removed really easily. But if he goes off, he puts in so much work. Turn 4 Cindy, turn 4 Beast, turn 4 Gantu. Like, it's just, he puts in a lot of work. So I really like Doc, but the only reason I don't play him at 4 is because he's never sticking. That 2 willpower makes us susceptible to a lot of early removal. I mean, that 2 attack. So my next one is Lawrence. Great card. I play him at 4. Inkable, comes on the board with 4/4 stats, has good synergy with Rapunzel. Not a lot more you can ask for out of a card. 4 willpower, keeps him on the board from songs. So he sticks for the questing. He can take a lot of characters out that come out by turn 3. Great card. Pete at 4. Now, this is a great card. And honestly, as I was playing, I realized that I wasn't playing optimally because Pete, you have to use them at different parts in the game. If I was always thinking like, oh, hold your Pete for turn 7, be prepared. No, like you could drop Pete on 3. They can't brawl your dock. They can't brawl anything. Like he could keep your board safe so that you could just quest out with a bunch of stuff. So he's a really good card. And I won a game off just dropping 2 Petes at the end of the game. I kept getting to 19 lore against Red Blue because they just kept brawling on my little guys or getting rid of him, fighting back with Pirate's Life. I dropped 2 Petes and I just looked across the table and I was like, now what? Couldn't do anything. So Pete's great. Play him at 4. Wins games. Clutch. Great card. Rapunzel. I don't really need to get into this card. This card's been good forever. Heals things. Has so much synergy with my early board. Just comes in, keeps my hand heavy, keeps me in the game.
I would love to see what power creeps this card.
It's just too good.
Is so
it's been good forever.
How do you get a better card than this when it comes to healing?
Nah, you don't, man. You heal, you get your hand back, keeps you in the game. Great stats, 2 quester, 5. I sing songs with her. I have a few songs that I like to sing with her if I need to. She's a great card, man. Really good card. Now, this dude won me so many games. So many games. And I only played 2 of them. Pluto. This is another character that I'm going to go up on. Probably 3. I don't want to go full on 4. Because I run another bodyguard in the deck that I'll get into. But this guy trades with Maui when healthy. Can sing all the songs in my deck. Really good. Comes in. Just a good presence on the board, man. Like he keeps everything safe. Turn 4. Something that I did that really won me a few games is I'd go turn 4, or turn 5. I quest with Doc, drop him for an ink less, and play another character. Like they have to worry about getting past him, which a lot of things before turn 4, turn 5 can't get rid of him, and the rest of my board that I built up until that point. So he's just crazy. He's a really good character. I'd go up on him. Great card. I was kind of like, the only reason he's not in there is literally because of lack of testing. And yesterday I was like, yo, he's great. He won me a bunch of games. Now I get to Mufasa. I love this card, man. I mean, we named our channel after it. It's me and Alvin's probably our favorite card in the game.
Oh, definitely.
So good. I love him. Now, something that I will say is you have to know when to keep him and when to ink him, because there's a lot of matchups where Mufasa's not doing a lot for you. Against red, Mufasa pops off. You play him, they have to keep him there, they have to ink him, but against the more mid-range decks, it's okay to ink Mufasa. It's not like you need him anymore, especially in this game. We have a lot of 5-cost characters. We can go the aggro line. Mufasa is there as like a contingency plan for mass removal. I'm gonna pop this Mufasa, and you're gonna have to take care of whatever he has. So he keeps you in the game like that. But you just know, you have to know when it's time to ink him. when it's time to keep him. Because it's not like it was before where Mufasa was just with 2 lore, you had to take care of him. Everything got so fast now, it's like sometimes people could just outrace you. So you have to play him at the right time and in certain matchups. But in the right matchups, I mean, he won the game for me in Red Blue a bunch of times. I love this card. And I'm never dropping him. Even if he's bad, keeping him in the deck. I love that card. My next card, Champo. I play him at 3. I'm gonna up the 5 cost bodyguards in this deck. I play him at 3. The doc, like I said, he doesn't get to go off. Champo turn 4 is amazing. It's one of the best plays in this deck has, because nothing is getting over him. Not even Maui. He doesn't die to brawl. He doesn't he's just broken. So the only play is ice block into something, but Champo is
that
great.
early. No, there's no way.
Yeah,
he's sticking for a turn.
He's sticking for a turn at least, and you're questing with everything. He's great. He can sing your songs, which is one of the reasons why I love this bodyguard. He could sing Zeus. He could sing all the songs. Keep him quested. He's good. Lists or everything. He's a great card. Like I said, the only reason I run 3 is because that dock play is not always gonna go off for you. You're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to win in other ways. But yeah, man, great card. My next card, I only play at 2. I play Gantu. Gantu, great card. I might up it. You have to deal with him. As soon as you see that 4 lore on the board, people get nervous. They're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I have to take care of him. 4/3 doesn't die to Medusa, so really good in the red-purple matchup. He's great. I love this card. Great, 4 quester. But that's all he's there for, 5 cost. He doesn't have bodyguard, doesn't have anything. Sometimes you do want to go into the other 5 cost characters, like the next one I'm going to talk about, which is Beast. Beast is in there as my secondary draw engine. I only play 1 because there's a lot of damage floating around. You have Bell, you have a bunch of characters that can just stick damage to him, so he doesn't get that second draw. But if your board is nice and heavy, playing this Beast is kind of good to keep your hand going, because there'll be times where you're top decking with this deck. Your only real draw power is Rapunzel, Let the Storm Rain John Sing, which just replaces itself, and Doc. Those are the only ways that you're getting to your next card. So it's good. Beast is good to kind of keep dropping characters, keep gut punching the person that you're playing with. He's really good. I only play him at 1 because just waiting a turn to draw a card isn't always the best. So yeah, that's why he's at 1. And
would you change the number on that? Would you go up to 2 or cut him out ever?
I think I might. I'm either gonna keep him at 1 or cut him, because he doesn't put in work. I mean, he dies to a lot of things, right? Medusa comes out the turn after him if you don't have a dock. You could get ice blocked into a few things, board wipe, which happens a lot. Cesu board wipe is really popular, especially in red blue. So him, like I said, he's just there as a pseudo secondary draw engine. Just keep him there. He's safe. I drew into him in every single game that I played yesterday. I only play him at 1 copy. So
that's your signature card. That's your spirit card, man.
I love this card. I love this card. I would go what would need to happen if it shifted away from if the meta shifted a little bit. If I was playing more mid-range decks, then I play Beast. He's good against. I think he's good against green purple. I think the only decks that he struggles in are steel decks that can just ping damage on him and make him just a 2, a 5 cost 2 quester. But he's good, and I like him.
It's a spirit animal, man. Yeah.
And he's a great top deck off Mufasa, and I top decked him twice off Mufasa. My next card, this card, I'm cutting. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm cutting it.
Completely or down to 2 or 1?
I might just keep 1 max. I love this card. I got to go into the shift line 1 time. Nobody let those Cindy's stick. And they put in work. The Cindy's will put in work, sing something. But there was so many situations where I'm stuck at 19 lore, and I just need to drop 2 characters, and I top deck a Cindy. And I'm stuck at 5. If they take care of my little Cindy's, this is a dead card in my hand, because I want to play my whole hand at 5 ink. So I'll drop her at 1 just because she could win you a game. But if you're drawing into her, she's also an okay Mufasa top deck, but at late game against Red Blue, it's like they're gonna take care of her regardless. So yeah, nah, this isn't. I'm gonna keep her at. I'll probably keep her at 1 or maybe cut her completely. The little Cindy's go off by themselves, and this is just my song package. So we're gonna start off 2 Zeus, good at removal if I need to, a threat. Biggest thing that comes to mind is Maui, half shark. Let the Storm Rage on. I'm gonna go up 1 on these because I'm gonna go on a little more aggro, invest a little more aggro. So this card's gonna pop off a little more with Little Cindy and my other cards. And let the Storm Rage on. This is the best song in the deck. Draw a card, banish something.
So that's 4.
Yeah. So I'm playing 8 songs. So
solid.
I might go up to 9.
What cards would you add into the deck?
A card that I really was missing and I only didn't play because of lack of testing is Lilo. That card is crazy. That card is really good. And I think against Red Blue, like I was telling Alvin, I got to 19 lore 3 times that I lost in the Red Blue matchup. Just in a Pirate's Life, they clawed their way back up. If I had those Lilos in there, if I had 2 Lilos, even 1 Lilo in my discard, I would have won those games because they have to take care of her. So I'm definitely adding Lilo. Another card that kind of comes to mind is like, I like Invited to the Ball, but I'm not even sure. It's not a song. So that card is still a maybe. But yeah, I think Lilo's the only thing that I'm definitely going to put into this deck next.
Word. Well, there you have it, guys. Top 8 Steelfasa deck, 1K tournament. We'll do more deck profiles once we start competing more. We haven't been playing too much lately, but we're trying to get out there more so we can make some more content for you guys. We want to post stuff that works. We don't want to post anything that we're just like coming up on the spot unless it, we think it's fun. So we'll probably do deck profiles for off-meta stuff, but when it comes to topping deck lists, that's more of the priority. Any last words, Gabe?
Nah, man, like and subscribe. I mean, thank you so much for your comments and everything. Me and Alvin really love doing this, and I'm excited to start and keep playing. So let me know if there's anything that you guys would add or change in the comments below, and I'll see y'all soon.
Set Champ's coming. What you got to say, Bronson?
He's cooking something up right there.
We cooking.
Mufasa Bro 3. Mufasa Bro 3.
He's our first sponsored player right there. He's going through the bulk. He's cooking something.
What do you guys want to see Bronson play?
Leave a comment below what you want to see Bronson play.
We need ideas.
Yeah, all right. Peace.
Peace.